Last week I took sort of a mini vacation to South Carolina, and I found a couple of interesting records that I thought I would share with you. The first one here is Emmett Rhodes' debut album on the Dunhill label. Emmett was in the Palace Guard and the Merry-Go-Round prior to going solo, and this is his first solo album. I've never actually heard the whole thing, but I'm familiar with the first cut, which is called With My Face on the Floor. And this album's been on CD, but the CD's been out of print for years and years. So I was really happy to find this. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Next is an album I've also never heard. This is one I've seen in books a lot of times, but I've never actually seen in person. It's the first album by Salvation, a group from San Francisco, who had 2 albums on the ABC label. So this was pretty cool for $6. Next album I found is a later one by Phil Ochs. This is from his years on A&M Records, and this was called Rehearsals for Retirement. It caught my eye because it has, I think, my favorite Phil Ochs song on it, which is called Pretty Smart for my part. Very nice copy of that album. This one I bought on CD a couple of months ago, and it's not a mind blower, but it's a pretty interesting album. A lot of classical influences. The one guy who was in this band is Michael Kamen, who now makes, I guess, like a fortune scoring movies. The last album I got here is the second album by a pretty obscure group from California called Redeye. Redeye had a top 40 hit with a song called Games in, I think, 1969 or 70, and I have their debut album, and it's very good. And so I thought I would check out their second and last album. One Man's Poison is the name of it, and as you can see, this here is it's a white label promo copy. So those are the records I found, and I thought they were pretty interesting. I was pleased with them, so I thought I would share them with you. Bye.